How can we trust again in future relationships after being hurt is the topic for today. Greetings, my YouTube family. I hope you're keeping well. Welcome to another upload. A massive thank you to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. I can't say it enough. You guys are fantastic and you should know that. Today we are talking about how can we trust again in future relationships after being hurt. Well, many of us will venture out again after being hurt from a breakup. Once we've healed, once we've looked deep within our souls and done some self-work, where we will start dating again, we will start communicating, we will get on the dating apps, then hopefully finding that spark and hopefully finding that excitement back in our lives, that romance, that confidence that we get. And if you're not there yet, I promise you, you will. But unfortunately, we do carry over that niggling feeling, that voice in the back of our heads. We don't want to feel rejected or abandoned. We know how that felt and we've come so far. We are protecting ourselves, so we do not want to feel that feeling again. But that can lead to some very negative stuff. We could end up getting a bit clingy, getting a bit needy. We're testing the waters vocally. We're finding out little things. We're analysing way too much. Now, this cannot be helped if we've come from backgrounds of being hurt and let down. It cannot be helped. But the key thing here, guys, is knowing this. Nothing is guaranteed. No relationships are guaranteed. No jobs are guaranteed. Life isn't guaranteed, right? So once we get into that mindset of thinking to ourselves, there's two things I can do here. I can be lonely for the rest of my lives and have trust issues for the rest of my life and not being happy for the rest of my life. Or accepting the fact that nothing is guaranteed, and so we've got to go in leaving our past behind. It's okay to have these feelings. It's okay, definitely, to see warning signs and red flags because that is protecting us. But there's a difference. If we're going into a relationship with all these insecurities and trust issues, we are not going to have a healthy relationship. All we're going to do is destroy the relationship. We are going to self-sabotage the relationship. The other person will not put up with our behavior, especially in the early stages. We cannot rely on our new partner to soothe our anxieties, to help us get through trust issues of a relationship. We can absolutely communicate with them about issues we have, but I wouldn't do that in the first weeks of dating, guys. Don't just meet up at a drink, sit down and go, by the way, I've been really hurt before and I don't trust anyone. Oh, the steak looks nice. We don't want to do any of that, okay? We keep this within ourselves because it is our problem. So we will have to work it out ourselves, and self-help is very important. So I hope you're doing a lot of research on that and really looking in within yourselves. This will benefit you greatly going forward. So what we do, we go into the relationship and we enjoy it. Concentrate on how they make you feel. And there's nothing better than feeling wanted, right? So we may have trust issues, but we learn to cope with them. We learn to accept that they are our issues and no one else's issues. We learn that relationships are not guaranteed and we may be hurt again. We may feel that abandonment and rejection again, but it's going to be okay. This is the mind frame I want you to get into, because if you constantly are fearing this, you are never going to be happy in moving forward. That just tells me, and should tell you, that we still got a lot of work to do within ourselves. And that's all right. We are not problems. We are not a burden. We are not damaged. We simply have been through a shit time, and it can be reversed. You will find triggers in the relationship as it progresses, and I hope it does for you. There will be triggers to make you think, whoa, I'm going to run now because it's going to hurt me so much. But you're just self-sabotaging the relationship. All you are doing is thinking to yourself, well, I'm going to get there first and break up with them because I'm not having them do it to me. But that's just self-sabotage, guys. I believe the key thing here is knowing that your new potential partner is not your ex. But you've got to remember this. If you've been watching these videos and doing self-help and learning all about breakups, relationships, and your own mental health, then you've come a long way. You've done all the research and you're continuing doing the research. So already you are mentally prepared for any letdowns. In a relationship, you can have these talks about certain issues, and it's healthy to do that within a relationship. Knowing your partner's triggers are so important, and vice versa. That's how I believe we can learn to trust again in future relationships. Anyway, guys, do not forget all my links are in the description below if you would like to check out my services or would like a one-to-one coaching with me. You're all beautiful people. I will see you later.